Yo, Path of Exile 2 Mercenary gameplay walkthrough. Let's see
There's
what's
not a
up.
job out there I won't take, so long as the pay's good and a crossbow can solve it.
Okay, so range class. Oh, walking backwards? Wait, what? How? I mean, I get this, you're focusing, but I guess you're just the skill itself? Yeah, that looks so good though. Shotgun. Boom! Ooh, this looks very interesting.
Down, one bolt at a time.
When thinking about each new class, we
Yeah,
really
it's like
try to
running
think
backwards.
about how we can make combat feel different from all the others. For the Mercenary, that difference is the crossbow. A crossbow is fundamentally different than a regular bow because it fires instantly instead of needing to be drawn back. This means that you need immediate feedback. Clicking the fire button should make the character shoot instantly, just like in a shooter.
This is very
As soon as we
interesting.
experience that, we realize
I
that
don't
there are
care
a lot
for
of
like
design
ranged
lessons to learn
classes,
from
but
here,
this guy looks
so we fully
good.
embrace them. In Path of Exile 2, we have crossbows that work like sniper rifles,
Is that a stun
shotguns,
gauge?
and assault rifles.
Yo, this looks amazing! Reminds me a bit of that
But in
game
order to
there,
really
the
get
Ascension.
shooter-like gameplay, we wanted to go further. In Path of Exile 2, we now support WASD movement.
The Ascension?
You can now walk around in any direction independent of aiming.
Whoa!
In fact, if
shut
this
the
is your
fuck
preferred
up.
method of gameplay, you can use it on any class, regardless of what weapon type you're using. You
Whoa,
can change between
word,
click to
word.
move or WASD at any time.
We're changing things over here, hardcore.
You can only
Wow.
hold 2 crossbows at a time, but Path of Exile 2 is all about interesting combinations of abilities, and this is where ammo skills come in.
This looks
This
so
is a
interesting.
burst shot crossbow, and right now I have armor-piercing ammo equipped, which makes it
Okay.
very effective when facing a group of enemies, since it pierces
Yeah.
right through them.
Bloody horrors!
But there
Wow,
are
this is
other
very
ammos
interesting.
too. For a bigger single target, it might be a good idea to switch to incendiary. The more projectiles hit the target, the stronger the ignite.
Very
so
cool
you'll
fire
want to get
effects.
up nice, close and personal with this one.
Yeah.
If you have a bunch of targets running at you, you might want to slow them down. In this case, you could switch to permafrost burst shot. Shooting a bunch of smaller enemies at range will chill them, and potentially even freeze them in place.
Graphics look amazing, by
Once
the
you
way.
have some frozen enemies though, you
The
can switch back
effects.
to armor piercing. Shooting a frozen enemy with armor piercing burst shot will explode the ice, doing a huge amount of damage to all nearby enemies.
Wow. This looks very fun. Wow.
Another feature crossbows have is attachments. This is a grenade launcher. As you can see, when I equip it, it appears on the underside of the crossbow.
Right.
These attachments
You
are
got
just like
sockets too
skill
in it.
gems, so you effectively get extra skill slots. And you can augment these with support gems, just like regular skills.
Yeah. What the hell, man? This is very exciting.
These grenades
Oh,
take a while
wow.
to explode, so it's a good idea to pair them with some kind of crowd control, like permafrost burst shot.
Does he bounce them off walls? That's insane looking. This is so different. This is like the most exciting Path of Exile 2
We
video I've
have
seen so
other
far.
grenades too though. This attachment is a
The
flash
gold.
grenade. It does barely any damage, but it does a huge amount of stun. It can be a great opener before you run into combat.
Surprise!
Show the animations on the dogs like falling on their ass and shit when they're stunned.
Now, here's another attachment, an oil grenade.
With
Firing
fire,
one of these grenades coats the ground and nearby enemies in oil.
and then you shoot
Oil
the fire,
slows
right?
enemies down, so it's another useful crowd control mechanic.
Light them up, baby. Come on, light them up.
Now,
You know what you
another
want to
thing
do.
that oil can do is be
There
set
you
on
go.
fire.
There you go.
Any burning enemy or explosion will ignite the oil, causing extra burning damage.
The effects are really sick. Looking, the fire looks amazing. You got the ground too. All the bodies and
One of the
blood.
problems with burst shot crossbows is that each pellet doesn't do much damage individually. This means that if enemies have armor, then it will be very effective preventing that damage. But thankfully, you can equip an additional crossbow in your second weapon set to deal with the weaknesses of your primary weapon. This is a
Interesting.
rapid shot crossbow. Rapid shot is great for closing on enemies because you can shoot while running. In Path of Exile 2, we now have the ability to allow you to use some skills while moving. Being able to create skills like this opens up a lot of new design space
Yo, for
and
real.
allows us to really increase the pace of
I
combat.
just realized he was moving while shooting. Yeah, for real. Because, you know, I'm thinking something like the Ascension, right? Where it's like normal, but it's true, you never actually use any moving skills. And, well, you kind of do, but not channeling
Armor-piercing
skills.
version of Rapid Shot slowly erodes a monster's armor. Once the armor is fully broken, you can easily switch back to Burst Shot to deal much more damage.
Doesn't have a lot of life, though. Like, he's getting wrecked. Like, you gotta be like, you gotta keep your, you know, it's a range class, of course. You gotta keep your distance.
Being able to run while shooting with Rapid Shot is also great for when you want to perform a fighting retreat.
That looks really good. That's insane, dude. Holy shit. I didn't expect this whatsoever.
Using permafrost ammo with Rapid Shot is also useful if you need to retreat. When you shoot the ground, it creates ice crystals. If you draw monsters back over these crystals, they explode, killing the monsters.
What the fuck?
It's great if you want to set up a safe zone before pulling the next pack.
Like, what the hell? Shooting the ground. That's... Never
Throwing
seen that in
enemies
an
down can come
RPG
handy
ever
if
in my
you want to
life.
use the incendiary version of Rapid Shot. Using this skill requires that you charge up a little bit before it fires, but as it continues to heat up, it will do more and more damage.
Nice. Like a minigun, basically.
It has a really large clip size, so you can just keep firing and firing with
Like
it.
a minigun. This is your minigun.
Other really useful feature is that when the crossbow is heated up, it adds extra fire damage to any grenade that you launch.
Shit, sick. Wow. Insane, insane. Yeah, spamming the grenades. Good
Now, I've been
times.
using explosive grenades here, but it will work equally as well with flash or oil grenades too. If you use it with oil grenades, the oil will
Yep.
catch fire immediately.
That's sick. A lot of great combos. Skill expression, you know? Shoot the ground. What the hell? I'm still like, that's insane. For an RPG, shooting the ground, that's like unheard of. It sounds minor, but it's not. It's huge.
Another crossbow type that you can find is Power Shot. This one works just like a classic sniper rifle.
Okay.
Use it with armor-piercing ammo and it will penetrate armor on targets.
Your railgun,
so it's a good idea to
basically.
use when something's really tough.
Yeah, this is Quake 3 railgun. I can already see the builds in my head.
Now this skill has another interesting interaction with armor break.
Oh.
If an enemy has its armor broken, then your Power Shot hits a weak spot and does a huge amount of single target damage.
Damn.
With a bunch
so
of
can you
extra stun
combo
for
it?
good measure.
Yeah, that is all these crits for the enemy. Yeah, that is a lot of like stun.
Now, the incendiary version of Power Shot is more like a rocket launcher. It does a
course.
big explosive blast at a
Of course it
distance.
is. God damn. Who is this guy? What kind of class is this? What are those? Baby meatballs.
One of the really useful features of this version is that you can explode any grenades that happen to be on the ground.
Cool explosion effect as well. A fire rising up. The stage looks cool as well. The mist.
This combo also works really well with incendiary Rapid Shot. I'm going to charge up the heat on my crossbow, shoot out a bunch of grenades, and then start the fireworks with a Power Shot.
Damn. Big time.
The ice version of Power Shot creates frost walls at a distance. This is great for crowd controlling monsters in tight passages.
I mean, it
The
looks
wall segments
really
have other
good,
uses
man.
too. If they get destroyed by monsters, then they will explode, doing a small amount of damage.
Yeah, that's cool if you want to like back off too. The effects are really sick looking. Insane. Look at the ice, man. Slowly melting
Now,
away.
remember that burst shot combo with frozen enemies we did earlier?
Yeah.
That works with ice walls too.
Of course.
Let's put burst shot back on. Now I can fill up this area with ice walls, then shoot them with armor-piercing burst shot for a huge amount of damage.
Damn. It looks really, really good. Again, I love how the ice like melts away. That's crazy.
Alright, it's time to face the boss for this area.
Let's do it.
Let's see how we fare against her with all the skills I've shown you so far.
So what you got? Okay, that's a boss. That's insane. Gwen from League of Legends. Yes. What the fuck, for real? This is like some sort of a Cthulhu nightmare or some shit. The Unwanted. Oh my god, what a name. I guess I was right about the kids, eh? This is a horrible looking boss, I love it. You're laughing. It's a roll. Kill the kid first, that's it. And then you're probably gonna go on a rage or something, right? Armor break. Yep, there you go, call it. Extra attacks or something. Faster attacks, more damage. That does a lot of damage, those grenades. Oh, wow, cool. Got her pinned. Reminds me of Bonewall from Diablo 2. Or Bone Prison, I should say, sorry. Nice.
What is going on in this godforsaken city?
Tell me
That's
about
the
it.
Mercenary. It feels totally different than anything we've made before.
It
shows you
looks
the range
different.
of what's possible in Path of Exile 2.
It looks very, very different. I think this is the first time I've been so excited about a Path of Exile 2 video. I did not expect this whatsoever. Sorry, I shouldn't say for a video. Not really excited for a class. So far, all the classes we've seen, like, you know, like there was the monk and stuff. You know, they got like combos and shit. Okay, we've seen it before. You know, you go into melee, you fight them. And I never had I have zero interest in playing a range class in Path of Exile 1. I never played I think I played Hunter like once. I think I usually play melee, Cyclone for the win. But I gotta say, this one like really makes me want to play a Mercenary. That looks freaking cool. It's like, again, it's playing like the Ascension, but in a medieval Cthulhu type of horror kind of game, you know. And instead of like guns, you have we have crossbows which act the same way. And it looks really, really exciting. It looks really, really good. Oh man, very impressive. I'm very, very impressed. And the fact you can control the character with the WASD keys, which people have been asking for this for a while in ARPGs, by the way, it's insane. Then it will play exactly like something like the Ascension, which by the way is a very good game, where you actually control you control shooting with moving with the keys and shooting with the mouse, you know. And it looks so much better than actually like your guy just like turning around like every 2 seconds as you're running away. You know, you're running away, turning, running away, turning, running away, turning, right? It's actually like running away and shooting. Oh man, that's freaking awesome. It was very good. Thank you for watching. Peace.